Hey guys and gals, Nary here from Drakewing Gaming. It's some of you know me on Twitter, the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you another Let's Play episode of Roads Yet Traveled. So yeah, before we jump into it, just wanted to let y'all know that our Patreon is out for as little as $5. Y'all can help support the channel and get some awesome rewards like permanent access to our community Discord server and full access to upcoming Not Safe for Work videos. All that for as little as $5, y'all. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump right back in. Alarm chain, you are up, and let's go. Alright. Let's see. Rias, do you believe you could ask who Marek is? Wait, he already knows who I am. Why would he ask again? Weren't you listening to the director? It's just to set up more sentences for the AI. Whatever. Ask away, I guess. Anyways, please ask Marek, who is he? I think they've already forgotten I can just mimic sentences and that would work. Oh well, this is still something. Who is he? They get it. Fantastic work, director! That was a good question indeed. Although it may take some time to really get this going, it's a good start. But then... Yeah, so on the topic of good words to know, how about, like, why and how, yeah? Those will help when I can finally interrogate him. What, me? Doc notices my sudden decline in mood and quickly elaborates. Marek, stop that! Huh. There isn't going to be an interrogation, Rias, don't worry. Phew! I don't even know what I'd tell them. But... Oh no. We still do have some questions we would like to at least see how you'd answer. That's all. Hey, don't fret. I promised I'd take care of you, right? He makes an effort to include Marek and Rune. We'd take care of you. I promise it's nothing like an interrogation. Marek is just being himself, I suppose. Staring at the saint, I slowly come back down before nodding and looking back at the other two. A very interesting group to have as my guardians, for sure. Though, I must say, while Marek was being, let's say, at least a bit intentionally adversarial, hey, I don't see the issue with being thorough. You're both doing your jobs, let me do mine. Rune mumbles something which catches him a quick glare from Marek. As I was saying... Oh my, what was I saying? How great my idea was, of course. Oh, yes. Learning your words for why and how will prove helpful for asking and answering questions, to be sure. Do you mind perhaps just asking me, how are you? Even though I loathe to prove Marek correct, this may indeed be a good way to allow me to ask more questions. But since they know when I say their names, I decide there's someone I'd like to ask instead. How are you, Rune? His ears twitch, as if coming out of a daze. Eventually he comes to face me and the rest of the circle. His eyes flit between the three of us. Me? Oh, I'm fine. It's hard to think of any way to help out. Dr. Sinnoh and, Marek seem to have it covered. Nonsense, Director. I appreciate your help so far, but take your time if you need to. This is a lot to take in for sure. Rune sneaks me a smile before returning to his usual state of seeming unease. I appreciate having him here at least. Doc, that's great, but we still need why. Rias, can you just say why or something? After giving him a short but very intentional bit of side-eye, I decide not to push it today. Cooperation with all three of them will make this go much, much faster. Why? Consider adding "are you so dumb" to the end, but I know that would cause me issues down the line, so I stay my tongue. For now. So, where are we going with this, Doc? Should we just be asking questions for them to repeat, or like, what? Believe me, I had one good idea and I'm out. Yes, it may be a slow, repetitive process for a while until they have enough, or rather, we have enough vocabulary to simply infer new words from context. If you wish to take a break, I won't hold it against you. I will, however, continue for now. Marek looks between us, possibly deciding if he would rather be here or 6 feet to his left sitting on a bench, and then sighs. He readjusts himself into a more comfortable sitting position. Nah, just asking is all. I doubt he has anything better to do. I know I don't. Noticing Doc tapping his notepad, an idea comes to mind, though. Perhaps a decent leap in logic, but one that I'd like to try. I turn to Doc and clear my throat. Oh? Do you have something you'd like to say? I really hope this works. I reach out my hand, palm up, and hold it in front of him. May I have your pencil? I can see Doc's expression shift from confusion to understanding as he smiles and drops his frankly oversized pen into my hand. Second, y'all. Water time. Thank you. Huh. You've said that one so many times already I could have guessed it. But brilliant idea. Perhaps the AI is smarter than we are giving it credit for. If it can understand sentences like that so easily... I hear a brushing sound behind me. Turning to see what it is, I notice there's nothing behind me. Huh? Before I turn back, I feel something brush against my hand. I snap my head towards where it came from to see Doc's tail brushing against me. Oh! My God. I hadn't noticed that they did that like normal dogs. Maybe because I'm stuck with Merrick and he doesn't have a tail. Wait. Does he have a tail? He must, right? Doc must have noticed I'm basically staring at his butt. Oh! Sorry, Rias. Did I scare you? Damn thing. I can't control it sometimes. You know how it is. Wait. You probably don't. Well, sometimes when our species is happy, it's quite embarrassing, really. Our tails wag, you see, and, well, it's a reflexive impulse. I didn't even notice I was doing it. I do apologize. I stop myself from grabbing his tail and look up to him. I can't really say it's okay, so I hope a thank you will suffice. I think it does. After a few marks of repeating words back and forth, I think we can almost hold a conversation. But at least enough to get me through asking for basic things and not have them just stare at me. Feels really good to finally be able to communicate with them. Even just this is really making me feel better. I hope my days of charades and Pictionary are over. Doc's just writing away at his notes. Merrick is either being surprisingly useful or just staying quiet. And Rune? Well, I'd love to take Rune aside and ask if he's actually okay, but for now he's fine. He might have some good points here and there, but for the most part, he's kind of been staring at a wall. Maybe I can... Rias, are you okay? Shit. I was zoning out myself. Oh, sorry. I'm okay. It's incredible we've come this far as to be able to say that in less than a day. Wonder how much they intend to learn before I can get out of here. I guess I can ask soon enough at this rate. Glad to hear. I was thinking perhaps you could try to ask some questions. You did so well earlier, now with our improved knowledge of your language, I was thinking it might help us, skip some steps? If that makes sense. A question I've had? I have hundreds of questions. This whole place is confusing me. Something easy to ask, though. Oh! Maybe that could work. Where am I? Doc seems a bit hesitant at first. Does he not want to tell me? You're in a holding cell. Merrick! Bedside manners. What? He asked. There's no reason to be terse about it. Huh. Is that what you meant, Rias? No, like... Where am I? Like, in space? Planet? I think we went over some of those words earlier. I think, it's hard to keep track. I gesture up and around me, but I'm not sure the message gets across. He means the station, Doctor. And beyond, I think. All three of us turn to Rune. I'm sure at least one of them forgot he was even here. He's mostly been quiet for what feels like half a mark or so. I wonder how he understood me, though. Maybe just good intuition. I nod to add validity to his statement. Oh! I'm not... Is there a problem, Doc? Oh, well, I just... you remember when they were so kind as to show us their system before? Yeah? And? Well, I believe they may have figured it out, but... He leans into the wall and whispers the rest to Merrick. His expression doesn't change. Doc, you can only treat them like a kid so much. Like you said, they probably figured it out already. Very well. Rias, I have something to tell you in regards to where you are. Second, y'all. Water time. Oh boy, let's find out. And if this news is shocking, please know I am here for you if you need me. He gently lays a paw next to me. I have a feeling this will confirm what I already believe, but it's important to hear it first. You are on Icaroid 2, in the Alrain system. We do not believe you are from this system at all, though. It's still a bit of a shock to hear, even when I thought I was ready. I sway a bit, but managed to stay up. I could tell Doc was ready to catch me if he needed to. Please, continue. All right. He looks worried. I'm still unsure why he cares so much, but I will not complain. His compassion has helped me out more than I can say. We're located... Wait! What is it, Merrick? Look, I know he doesn't have a ship or anything, but like... Telling him where our station is seems risky is all I'm saying. Merrick, are you kidding? What? No, I'm trying to keep us all safe. Merrick, he's no threat to us. I think he's proved that enough. Listen, you tell him if you have to, but just remember what I said. If we get attacked by more aliens, that's on you. Your concern is noted. Thank you, Officer Saris. Anyways, the station is in orbit around one of our planets. Oh, one of the 7. Our system only has 7 planets compared to your 9. I'd be happy to show you a chart of them. Oh, or perhaps another time. I hope this is what you wanted. We're asking to hear. Thank you. My vision blurs as I tear up. Doc looks a little worried, and even the others take notice. Wiping them away with a small sniffle, I try to keep it together. It's nothing new. I've known this for a while now, just not the specifics. Just gotta take it as it comes. Turning to Doc, I make sure he knows I'm okay. I can tell he's worried. Thank you. Really. He's unconvinced, but we move on. Feel free to ask any other questions you have, if you can, of course. We're happy to help in any way possible. Merrick rolls his eyes, but gives a half-assed nod. And I think Rune just wants to leave. I don't think I blame him. The room is silent for a while, as no one can think of anything. Just the sound of Marrow scribbling down some notes. Fortunately, something breaks the silence. Embarrassingly, though, for me, it's my stomach. Must be getting close to dinner. Oh my, well, would you look at the time? Sorry, Rias, it is time to get you something to eat, isn't it? Merrick, do you mind? Yeah, fine. The usual. Yes. Director, do you want anything? What? Oh, dinner? I should probably be going, actually. I have things to fix. Oh, are you sure? Won't you at least stay for dinner? I feel bad. I'm sure he'd be happier anywhere but here, but I'd really like to be able to talk to him some more. He's been so helpful today. Well, he's actually always been helpful. It's just a bit scatterbrained. I decided to pull the trigger. Please, Rune? He looks a bit shocked, as if he didn't expect me to care, but a small smile assures me I'm wrong. Oh, all right. For dinner, I suppose. Wonderful. Merrick, if you don't mind. Yeah, I got it. He keeps talking to himself as he walks down the hallway, but I cannot hear him. So, Director Tyrion. Just Rune, please. Sorry. I mean, if you don't mind. Oh, of course. I've always found honorifics a bit much anyways. So, Rune, how do you feel about all this? All this? Yes. The learning AI, taking care of our guest here. I'm curious about your thoughts on it all. Taking y'all, water time. It's nice. Oh, is that so? Yeah? They seem nice, and, helpful. Helpful? Yeah, they, offered to help out. Kinda. Well, I asked. I think we're gonna hang out. Is all. I mean, I know that's my job, besides fixing things now, but, like, you get it, right? Well, as long as you're happy with the position, I see it as one of a great opportunity to meet and socialize with someone of another species, as well as learn about them in the process. But I suppose hanging out is also good. I do not have as much time as I wish to simply relax these days. I feel that's mostly my fault. I know he's a busy guy, but I wonder how much of his work is now about me. Sorry. Oh, by the heart, no, Rias, there's nothing to apologize for. Well, some here might be, confused by your sudden appearance. I'm absolutely excited. Any extra work I have to take on to learn about you is work I'll happily do. In truth, it was getting quite dull here before you arrived. And, well, Professor Senno's experiment. But since you're worried about it, maybe you can repay me by just hanging out with me sometime soon. Just don't tell the professor, huh? Wait, Doc wants to hang out with me as well? I guess I shouldn't be surprised since he is always so excited to see me, but still. I expected he'd hold himself to a level of professionalism that would prevent him from relaxing ever. And I'm wrong. I think I can do that. I'd also like to learn more about that experiment, though, but it seems like it's still really under wraps right now. I might not even be done since all the data is weird or whatever. And wait, what was that thing he said? I guess I can ask now. Marrow? Yes? What is by the heart? Oh, by the... Oh, I'm sorry, that must make no sense to you. It's, well, it's a bit confusing. It's a religious ideal that has, influenced our language in many ways, if that makes sense. So, wait. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and pause it right there. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. Anyway, I love you all. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!